Well, hello everybody. Welcome to LA Dodger Report. State of the Dodgers. How about those Dodgers, huh? Just plowing right through New York, and the only thing they left behind was pizza rats. They can have them. Dodgers are running on all cylinders. And one of the things I want to talk to you about today is the question is starting to run around with the Dodgers having such a big 15 game lead. Are they in danger of getting fat and lazy and comfortable in a giant first place lead? I don't think so, and for a couple of reasons. Reason number one is the other teams in the National League West won't let them. You better believe that even if San Francisco is 55 games out, they will still play the Dodgers tough. Arizona is still a team full of jerks who are going to do something or another against the Dodgers to get everybody's blood up. San Diego, for whatever reason, always seems to play the Dodgers tough. And Colorado, well, who knows about Colorado? But either way, those National League West teams are not going to let up. And Dave Roberts, the skipper, isn't going to let the Dodgers team let up either. I expect what he's going to do to keep the team sharp, because he's such a smart manager, is they're thinking, well, even though we have the National League West pretty much wrapped up, we still have to prepare for the playoffs. And as we saw with the big move to pick up Yu Darvish, the Dodgers are thinking big picture and down the road this time. So, what I see the skipper doing is running auditions and working out kinks in the Dodgers gameplay strategy. What I mean by that is auditions are going to continue between Ryu and Maeda. Something's going to happen when Clayton Kershaw comes back, and it's not going to be good for one of those pitchers, at least for their egos anyway, because somebody's probably going to go to the bullpen. And so look for that drama to take place. And it's been a good thing because it's pushed both pitchers to the top of their game. The other kind of auditions we're going to see are, I'm anticipating the Dodgers are going to find out if Logan Forsythe is good enough to make it to the postseason. Will his bat turn things around? I would imagine that they like his defense enough, so he'll more than likely make the postseason roster. But will he make a postseason starting lineup? I think they're going to be juggling players because of something else that's occurring, more drama yet in the Dodger universe that will keep them from getting complacent. Is Adrian Gonzalez is looking like he will soon be back from the DL. And when he comes back, the Dodgers are going to have to find playing time for him. And what I think they will do is, if Forsythe has shown that he just won't hit the ball in 2017, they're going to move Chris Taylor to second base, possibly, and look for Ballinger to go to the outfield and Adrian Gonzalez to cover first. At least that's what I would do if I were running things. So look for those auditions to take place. And also look for Dave Roberts to be working on game time strategy and things that we might see later on in the postseason. But Roberts will be working on these things with his players in real time game situations. For example, the double steal that we saw them pull off against the Mets. Um, Getting more daring with base runners and so on. So look for those kind of things to be getting worked out. We might even see a squeeze play or two just for the Dodgers to work out the kinks. All right, so that's what I see happening there. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about today is something that's starting to pick up steam around the social platforms, around the social media platforms, and uh, probably other parts of the media, is some talk about the Dodgers have such great chemistry and everything's working out so well for them. Boy, Dave Roberts is a magic manager, and he's managed to mold all of these players into one group, pulling on the rope all together. And isn't it wonderful how nobody is selfish and everybody's sharing the good? Well, this is all true, but part of what's happening is Don Mattingly, bless his heart, is starting to get some blowback from the Dodger faithful who are saying, well, Roberts did that. Why couldn't Mattingly do that? Just goes to show another reason why Mattingly sucked as a manager. That kind of talk is starting to go around. Well, listen, I'm no fan of Don Mattingly, game strategist. He's no professor. But let me tell you this. Don Mattingly doesn't get near enough credit for handling the crop of separate individuals that he had to corral and bring into a team to win. It's a totally different situation that Don Mattingly had. He had players with giant egos like Matt Kemp. He had players that are pouty and combative like Andre Ethier. He had players that were very immature like Yasiel Puig, and so on. And he dealt with all the drama that came along with that in a way that was very quiet and in a way that still won the National League West 3 times in a row. And that's something that no other Los Angeles manager has ever done yet. So give Mattingly a little bit of credit. I go a little bit more into depth about this in an article that I wrote on LADodgerReport.com. If you want to see a little bit more of my thinking and my writing about this whole Don Mattingly versus Dave Roberts thing, check it out. Give it a read. There's no ball game tonight, so why not, right? And since there's no ball game tonight also, we may as well enjoy a brewski, right? So tonight's beer is a peach Berliner Weisse, which is like a German style wheat beer. This comes from the dudes who brew out of Los Angeles here, another local brewery. Yes, I show a lot of local beers and I support my local brewers, which is something that you should do back at home too. I hope you're supporting your local brewers. So let's check out this beer really quick, and then everybody else can get to their night off from baseball. This comes from the Dudes, peach flavored Berliner Weisse. Yeah, so let's check this out, huh? There's no beautiful sound of Ballinger's home run crack of the bat, but there is this crack. Let's try this baby out. Here we go. No big smell as it comes out of the can. Not picking up on any smell. It's a light gold. But you know what? When I get my nose close in here, I can definitely smell peach. Right on. I read their can and they threw some actual peach in here, so it's not peach flavoring or something like a conglomerate corporate beer maker would give you. It's the real thing, so let's taste it. That is real peach. Surprisingly, peach and a little bit of that feeling of a wheat beer, but boy oh boy, it's like a crisp, it's like the crispness that a crisp apple will give you, but of course it's not apple, it's peach. And it's a very dry finish, quick and dry finish. And you know what these dry finished beers always do to me? They make me say, time for another taste. So I'm going to come in for another taste of this one. Once again, from the dudes, brewing out of LA. This is Peaches, Berliner Weissen. Tonight's quick Dodger video, Mattingly versus Roberts. I don't think it's really a contest of who's running the show better with their players. And I lay it all out for you and I explain it to you there. So head on over to LADodgerReport.com and see the rest of the story behind that. All right. Talk to you again soon. Peace.